brought to you by Champion Flavors.
Hold on, cutting and swerving. Hold on, if I don't know, y'all won't even serve it. Bad little bitch, I'm still gon' curve. My nigga chasing me, trying to be a murder. Then I posted up on Gettysburg, even thugging out with them flavors, you know. Chance to make a champion, and all my niggas, you know, rich takers. Your bitch not dead, how can I miss her?
I'm not gonna start fucking up this shit.
Ain't even this work. Sometimes you gotta lose some battles if you winning the war. And understand some niggas' vision ain't vivid as yours. Fuck celebrating, do it like you did it before. Sometimes I see the gap and wonder why I'm bridging it for. Selfish motives, I beat these snakes before they come in the grass. Had to stop networking with niggas that I wanted to last. No hard feelings, but it's over for them. Doing me exclusively. Tired of preaching unity, they plotting on my unity. I'm good though, studying arts, balance and cheat. My dog turned his back and I'm thinking, how could this be? Fucking ball on him. Told Coach Ice, so I'm in beast mode. I'm a grown ass man. I don't care about no street colors. Gotta feel.
Grown ass man. That's why I have to keep playing the episode over and over to get a little glimpse.
Right there first. You heard it first. I mean, right now it's Jack and Dope.
Y'all heard it first.
Yeah.
Stephen Earnest the Wolf. We got the Wolf in the building.
Hey.
We also got Jackie Moon in this motherfucker too. Don't leave him out.
Cannot leave the moon, man. We howling at the moon. That's something else coming.
Woo! Ooh.
That's
Okay, I ain't gonna say that.
Shine light on the wolves' dinner.
Yeah.
Chances Make Champion, the podcast.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about being a risk taker, money maker. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Having the courage to live out them thoughts and dreams in your head. You know what I'm saying? You may want to be a millionaire. You want to be a rapper. Whatever you want to do in life, you know what I'm saying? You can do it, but you gotta take them chances to be a champion. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So we got the Wolf in the building, Stephen Earnest,
Yeah.
Chicken King.
We in there.
I don't want to call you a Chicken King, but
Lord of the Wings.
Lord of the motherfucking wings,
Yeah.
man. So what's going on, bro?
Man, you know,
How you
moving,
feeling, man?
grooving, man. I'm good. I ain't got a complaint, bro.
You know what I'm saying? First of all, I want to say, me and you go back
Yes,
early
sir.
rap days and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't know what they was doing, but we was just doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you was one of them guys that stood out. Like, you didn't talk to nobody before your performance.
Yeah.
I
Zone.
remember that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to figure
And
out.
then
how
when you
to-
was out there, you was like on some, you know what I mean? On some serious MC shit. Like,
Yes, sir.
what set you aside from most rappers is my first question.
Set aside me, Steve. You know, everybody can say it's genuine. You know what I mean? It's real, this, that, third. But what sets me aside is that it's my story. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
can't nobody
Right.
tell my story. You know what I mean? I'm not just rapping with the rappers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, it can seem the same because we all from the struggle. It's the same struggle, but you know, I'm just from a different side of it. And I can tell my story. So
Yes, sir.
that's what set me aside, man. It's my story. Can't tell my story.
Well, I definitely can speak on the seriousness.
Yes, sir.
Again, before your performances, you got that look in your eye.
Yeah.
Like can't nobody say nothing to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you in a whole nother zone and shit. You know what I mean? And you always, your music has always been a little more intelligent.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Perfect sense. Words. I'm a wordsmith too.
Yeah, you a wordsmith. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What are some of the challenges in Dayton, Ohio, with
Yeah.
music?
I say, you know, getting a camp. First of all, gathering the camp. You know what I mean? Like to believe in you. You know what I mean? Like if you can get a camp, this is the main challenge. Like, you know what I mean? If you can get a camp, because you can't do it on your own. You know what I mean? I don't care what it is. You can't run a McDonald's on your own. You can't run a lawn care service on your own. You know what I mean? Once people figure that out and know that, like, you can't do it on your own. So the biggest challenge is getting somebody to believe in you. So if I'm the artist, I need anybody else that's surrounding me, you know what I mean, like to believe in me. Cause I'm gonna believe in them to do what they got to do, you know what I mean?
Right, no
Or
doubt.
doing what they part, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
get them to believe in it, you know what I mean? And that's just, not just the music wise. It's so many levels to that believe in you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And now that you say that, like, you just made me think. A lot of people, like, you got to get people to believe you. Like,
yeah,
okay, like before the Facebook shit was heavy,
Yeah.
like, I didn't bump into you on Facebook. I bumped into you at the club performing.
Yeah, yes,
I got a
sir.
camera. You performing, so you know what I mean.
mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people that think they can just post their music on their page,
Yeah,
and it's supposed to have legs and shit. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, yeah. That's
What
big.
are some of the explain to some of the younger people that's just now starting?
Yeah.
Explain to them what are some of the things they need to take serious with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Number one thing to take serious is yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, because before I can believe in you, you gotta believe in you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Some people strike lightning, man. That's why you get people winning a lotto. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And,
right.
I mean, some people strike lightning, but don't look at them people like you can't model yourself off of other people. You know what I mean? Like, so the number one thing is believe in yourself. Talking about that cockiness can come off as arrogance, but guess what? If you humble, sometimes like you can get stepped on. Be humble though. It's damn near like the math on it is tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Believe in yourself. It being in the same space. You know what I mean? Like, and knowing that you can do it. You gotta have some type of cockiness. It's not arrogant. You know what I mean? It has some type of cockiness.
But cockiness is more is like a confidence. Like
Confidence, yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's not arrogance. That confidence, and it's a very thin line between that cocky and, you know what I mean, but then that arrogance is like, you know what I mean, like you bigger than the program. Ain't nobody bigger than the program.
Right. Nobody.
You know what I mean? The program is a program. Get
Yeah.
to it, but you know what I mean? So what I would say to them, first of all, believe in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Stay consistent. You know what I mean? And always have a way to make something else happen. I don't care what's going on. Football players, these NFL niggas, you can blow a knee at any given moment. Have something else going on. Have something going on for yourself.
So with that being said, like a lot of rappers wait till they make it to take their money, invest, get a restaurant, or because you just said have something else.
Have something else going. Yeah.
And that kind of brought me into how did you start with the chicken legs, the Lord of the Wings? How did you start that? Because it seemed like it just kind of. I know how it is.
Yeah.
I know how it is when you starting. You sometimes things just happen and then the light bulb cut on. Like, why don't I just cook chicken with? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like with me with moving, my moving business, it was like. It was a no-brainer after a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And I'm shooting videos. My eyes is in the clouds with shooting videos. Let me work with this person. Let me be at the studio. How did you bump into starting the wings?
Funny, it's deep. But first of all, that's my favorite food. I love chicken.
Everybody loves chicken.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm picky with chicken.
Mm-hmm.
This is why now, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell you how it's taken off the way, because I love chicken. I'm talking about the texture, the flavor, all of these things, right? So, man, I was working at I Supply, like a place, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in the warehouse.
Fairborn.
Yeah, I was
Right off the highway.
Yes, sir.
I was
in
there,
there.
too.
I was in there, you know what I mean, in the warehouse in the cold side doing, you know what I mean, this, that, third. But my son, you know what I mean, he needed, like, there was like some cleats and like football stuff. It was like like a fundraiser.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, man, you know what? It was like, you know, I can do like a chicken and fish fry. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna raise some money and do
Just
this.
off an idea?
Idea. Just this before. It wasn't no, like, you know what I mean? I didn't even pre-plan, like, man, I'm gonna do this, that, the third. I'm like, you know what? I can do this. I'm gonna do a chicken and fish fry and try to raise some money. And I'm like, I'm gonna do some chicken. You know what I mean? People come to my house, this is my dogs, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, when I cook this, they want to come get something anyway, because they know how to take. But the people didn't know. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a chicken and fish fry. And I'm like, I mean, that day came out, I done bought probably 2 bags of chicken. And I put it on my Facebook, my social media, like, man, I'm cooking some, you know what I mean, to raise some money for this, you know what I mean, that the third. And people came so fast and it sold out. I'm talking about way quicker. I'm like, hold on. Then they asked for more, like more people was hitting me up. I'm like, before I'm gonna go to the store real quick and go get some more. And then the next day came and they was asking, like, well, you cooking again? You cooking again? I'm like, I done raised the money for what I needed to raise the money for.
Right.
But I'm like, you know what? Like yeah, I'm a cook again. Then that next day, I went from 2 bags to 4 bags. Sold out fast. Then they were still asking the next day. So I'm like, hold on, man.
Yeah.
Now I don't doubt, like, man, let me buy 8 bags and see what happens. Sold out. And then it was like, then I did the math on how much money I'm making per hour at the warehouse. I'm like, hold on, man. Let me see if I could do this, like, because this make more sense. And I'm doing something I love. So then it just, man, it was a domino effect. And it just, it went from 2 bags to 4 bags to 1 case, to 3 cases, to 3 cases to, yeah.
And just took off.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Oh shit. So what is some of the challenges with the food business? Now let me tell you why I asked that question.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, I shot videos, moving, I did different stuff, right?
Yeah.
When I got into the food business as far as videography, right, you can't help but to, it's like with different occupations, the same thing goes on. The competition level and you got supporters, you got haters, you got, you know what I mean? You thinking like, this is food. How could you
deal with
Yeah, you know what I mean? What is some of the
challenges? No street business like that. Facts.
Yeah, we ain't selling dope.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, but what's some of the challenges? Did you have was it a rough start? Doing this chicken business, doing the Lord of the Wings, what are some of the challenges when you got to start cooking?
Man, well, first and foremost, some of the biggest challenges is, it's the funding. Just because if I sell you something, just because it ain't about what you got, it's what you can keep, right?
Right.
I say that.
Right.
So I can be able to sell out, but then these bills come.
Right.
And then I have to, it's not a corporation to where no matter what is coming in.
Get that money together.
If I can make, then the first of the month come, I made, let's say $1,000. You know what I mean? Like, and then my bills come, it's $900 and something, and then I'm back at zero. I done made this money, which is good.
Right.
Great, you know what I mean? But then I have to use this to take care of the literal, you know what I mean? Like, what you want, not even just business, but responsibilities.
Right.
So then I start back at zero. But the people, now you know what I mean? The challenge is now I'm back at zero. I done made this money. But now I'm back at $0. But now I got, the demand is way higher, you know what I mean, than what I can supply, because now I got people, so you know what I mean, I can buy 5 boxes beforehand, but now I don't have to use all this now, and I got kids. They sports is here, this, that, third. I don't have to pay this, that, third, but now I'm using my money.
Okay.
This is entrepreneurship, you know what I
Balancing
mean?
it out.
So now you know what I mean, like now I don't use all it for rent and responsibilities, this, that, third. Now I'm back at zero, and you calling me along with like 15 other people, like, I need 20, I need 30, I need, like, damn, hold on, I need the supply.
Right.
Oil costs,
Right.
the styrofoam costs, the wings costs, the seasons costs. You know what I mean? Like, all these things cost.
Anything that come with the dinner.
Now it comes right back down. Now the demand is still high, so it's not even a problem. But the thing is how do you fund that? Because I don't took care of responsibilities. So that's one of the major.
Right.
You know what I mean, issues. The other one is just being content, because some people gonna complain about, like, man, I thought you said, you know what I mean, or I asked for, you know what I mean, that you know what I mean, dealing with people. You know what I mean, like, you got to be able to have and I'm a real live Westwood nigga, like, you know what I mean, like, I got to deal with people's attitudes in a way to where I'm, hold on, man, you talk how we. Now I got to be reserved, because you know what I mean, that's the customer, and I want them to. I need
them to come back.
I need them to come back.
Yeah.
I need the money, and they need their product. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, them two challenges, man, is I say I put them top two things: being able to deal with the customers, and then being able to, for the demand, supplying it. You know what I mean? And still deal with everyday life. You know what I mean? Like and responsibilities. You know what I mean? Like them two is like them the top two for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! So let's talk about the early days, man. Where did you grow up at?
So I'm from Westwood, man. I'm from Westwood.
Westwood.
Yes, sir. I'm from. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm from that tutelage. You know what I mean? Like before Westwood, we grew up on Home Avenue. It was like right across from Westwood.
Right.
Where they built the highways, like. You know,
that's still Westwood.
Yeah, still Westwood for sure.
Home Avenue had its own little, you know what I mean, its own little section and shit, you know what I'm saying? So when did you develop a love for music?
I mean, I always had a love for it, man. I'm talking about my great grandma playing like on the vinyl, like she would lick her fingers and goddamn touch a little, and then touch that taxi, like the blues.
Yeah.
Take me to the other, like man, like you mean like. So I grew a love from it then, just music.
Music big in our city. People don't know.
Very big.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm talking about from the Ohio, all these, you know what I mean, just that pit with the froze, the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but just listening to them, you know what I mean? Like, I started gaining a personal love for, like, you know what I mean, hip hop. Like, my mom would be listening to Spice One and, you know what I mean, Snoop and, you know what I mean, Scarface and the Ghetto Boys. That's what she was listening to and all of these people. But I started gaining like a love for it when I was able to resonate with certain artists. You know what I'm saying? Like DMX was my first person, like.
You was identified.
I identified with like how he was, and it made me feel a way.
Yeah.
Like how he was talking. That's when I gained the love for it.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. What type of new music you got lately? Because you know everybody been. You know, everybody talk about not only the food, but you're one of the best rappers in Dayton. You understand what I'm saying? So,
say that.
man, listen, man, you got to quit being stingy with that music, man. You know what I mean?
The deep part is that it was at a point in time I wasn't being stingy though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would get on Facebook, like I'm talking about for like a year straight.
Oh, you just made me think about them freestyles.
That's what I'm saying. I would get bars for like every day.
You was feeding everybody.
And guess what? All of that shit, guess what? You never heard on no project. You never heard none of that music on no project, none of that. I just gave bars away. Right? So what I've been practicing as I'm a part of a whole camp, the nucleus, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to be reserved as I share, you know what I mean, like the platform with brothers who's doing certain things. The whole time I'm building. Oh my God. When I say I got so much music done. I got so much music done where I'm giving it language, man. I'm talking.
You said the other day you could put out 8 albums.
Right now. No cap.
You know how many songs that is?
Man, I'm talking about 20 songs. I can give you 20. I can give you 20 songs, 8 albums right now. Easily. I'm saying that easily.
You sitting on millions.
Man, I'm sitting on content. The money, you know what I mean? We gonna get that no matter what. You know what I mean? But for a fact. But I'm sitting on so much content to where you can pick a lane. I just dropped one in January and I put it out without, it's not one video, you know what I mean, of none of them songs. I dropped something and it's called Soul Trap, you know what I mean? You check it's on all platforms, you know what I mean? And it's the other side
Explain that.
So Soul Trap, you know what I mean, it's pretty much the other side of the trap, you know what I mean? No disrespect to the brothers who give their side of the trap like it's just trap. You know what I mean? They tell they side of and they spectrum. So Soul Trap, shout out to T Huzzy. T Huzzy is on every hook on this album. He's on every hook.
Okay.
He's a gospel singer by nature. You know what I mean? Voice, I'm voice phenomenal. And I said to him, I said, hey bro, I need you, first of all. And he damn near ADD. So you know what I mean? When I said I need you, I got him one day. One day he did every hook on that album. And one day he did every hook. I didn't write not one verse. He know me. I was playing beats. And I hear him humming a cadence or something. Like, oh, hold on. What you say? Hold on. He'd get in front of the mic. He'd drop that hook. All right, bro, come on. I didn't mix nothing down. I go to the next one. Would you sit on that one? Okay, yeah, we gonna keep that. He'd put it up. Go to the next one. Then I came back to it, and I'm like, you know what? Now I'm going. So it's the soul. I'm the other side of the trap. I'm the other side of the trap. It's the conscious part of the trap. Okay. You know what I mean? Like something to say about it. You know what I mean? Like not saying it. They ain't nobody saying nothing about it. Yeah, they say this side. I love it. If I'm drinking and having a good time, I don't want to hear me in the club. I'm not no club music. But when you cleaning up your house or you riding, you know what I mean, taking a trip, man, put this on. Put Soul Trap on or put some Steve on when you're riding and you're cleaning up.
Right,
or you're doing a good family reunion or shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that's what side of the you know what I mean? That's what Soul Trap is. It's the other side, another spectrum. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
That's who I am, period, though. Just the other, you know what I mean, other side of it.
No doubt, no doubt. Think rich and act poor.
Yeah.
Let them know what that means, bro.
Think rich, act poor. Trap. That's the same way. It's taking that on the other side of the spectrum. Trap. You see that word? It's an acronym. TRAP. Think rich, act poor.
Right.
Right. So in the trap, we so glorifying. You know what I mean? It's the highlights. You know what I mean? Nigga, I'm trapping. I'm doing this, that. Yeah. I love that. But guess what? What if you now think rich? You know what I mean? Act poor. You know what I mean? Like walk around and
save that money.
Save it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't get that ain't saying not gonna have some fun when you know what I mean, when it's time to. Have some fun. You work hard for it, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Buying things that you want and need, you know what I mean? Or not even, you might not even need it, but have some fun. But also still think rich. You know what I mean? It ain't even the word.
Make plans.
Rich. Make plans.
It's like make plans, save your money and make plans. That's what it sounds like you're saying.
It pretty much is, man. Make plans. And also just, you know what I mean, that act poor is more so be humble.
Yeah.
It's not even the word poor, you know what I mean? It's more so of that's a feeling word.
Stay humble.
Stay humble, man. Think rich. You know what I mean? Think smart, man. Think it ain't even about rich or poor. Think about it. Think about it, then act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like so rich and poor is just a certain
instructions.
It's rich and poor is, let alone them words, because you can be rich but be poor in spirit.
Did you have problems with that? I just thought about that. Did you have problems with that brand at first or whatever? Or somebody trying to take it or some shit like that?
They was
crazy shit.
It was a lot of mimicking. But in my mind, you know what I mean? Like I would say great minds thinking like maybe other people was, you know what I mean? Like it was on their heart at the same time, but wasn't nobody saying nothing. They wasn't doing it. I don't want to say that they was, you know what I mean, seeing what I do, like I'm that, putting myself here, like they were watching, but I didn't see nobody else doing it or speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then certain things was coming out and it was saturated. So I fell back and then just started watching. Now, guess what? You don't see it no more. I don't see nobody speaking on it yet. And there was people there, it was even from Dayton. They were saying take risk and prosper. I love that. They was taking the word trap and using an acronym, right? So I'm like, take risk and prosper. I get it, but y'all, now you using, you know what I mean, my blueprint, then doing, I wasn't seeing that, you know what I mean? Like, but now, it made me fall back, like, man, it's oversaturated. And I was seeing a whole bunch of other little trap words.
And it was probably a phase more than them, you know what I mean?
It was a phase to them, you know what I mean? And I looked at it as a words of affirmation.
Right.
Like, literally think rich, that's why I said I stand on it. I still stand on believe it, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But, you know, I don't see none of that no more though. So
How do you feel about, in all honesty, how you feel about trap music?
First of all, I honestly.
And why you don't use trap? Why you don't rap trap?
I do though. It's just the other side of trap. I feel like it's the same. I give you the same language that they give.
You the grown man? Nah, you don't. You see,
It's the
a lot
vibration.
of trap niggas they come with that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you the grown man in the trap.
It's I'm when Lord willing on the 19th, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I mean, like I'm in my 37th year, you know what I mean. So
Right.
I done grew, but as a 22-year-old Steve or 21-year-old, you have a whole different perspective. Like
Right.
so, I don't look at them like it's bad, like you know what I mean. But we need grown men to talk grown men shit. You know what I mean. I don't look at them like in no way like it's bad. Like man, you know they gonna learn. Some people learn by what they, you know what I mean, can get from some of the older, you know what I mean, people who done been through certain things,
Yeah.
or they learn on their own.
Yeah.
But in perspective, I was young at once. I got kids that's growing. I look at them like, man, I didn't do this because, man, shut up, man. Like,
Right.
nigga, I was your age before. Like,
Yeah.
So
You
I
ain't
can-
saying nothing new.
Yeah, so I could be able to give them that game.
Yeah.
So I look at the trap music and the music within the younger generation. Like, first of all, I love it because I'm seeing them do things and say things, but I don't like the vibration. Now, I don't like because I'm older. You know what I mean? Because I know what it brings. You know what I mean? I got people who dying because of the vibration. Got brothers who locked up. You know what I mean? Family. You know what I mean? Certain things going on.
Yeah.
But as far as the music, it's needed because
No doubt.
it is for the young people.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But the reason why I asked is because some of the shit, some of the pain, some of the bodies can be eliminated
Yeah.
with the street trap. Now with the music has developed into the psychology of
Facts. Yes, sir. Yeah.
loved ones. Like my nephew can be so trapped out.
Yeah.
He could be staying in the suburbs, Huber Heights School.
Mm-hmm.
He could be doing, you know what I mean? And
I got something to say about that then, Mac. So that's where you get brothers like, such as myself. It's the other side of trap. So we can be able to give them that language. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then certain artists of age, and not even just age because of number.
Mhm.
I'm talking about just you know, been through certain things. You know what I'm saying? So you can be able to say something. Some of them gonna listen. I got young brothers who are part of the nucleus who they already saw it. They way more advanced than half of the younger. Then you can listen to somebody like Simba. Like man, when you hear that young man rap, man, he from Cali. You know what I mean? I love how he's spitting. He's still in his mid-20s and is giving it the game the way like how I would at this age.
right.
He ain't giving no trap and he young.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that trap. You know what I mean? Music, like you know what I'm saying? Like
To me, it's but this is what I'm saying. To me, it's more attractive to do the opposite. Does that make sense?
Trap?
Like a nigga could be trapped out, and who am I thinking of? Bobby Shmurda. You know what I'm saying? Like Bobby Shmurda having a good time. He
Good
trapped.
time, yeah.
He didn't gang bang and did all types of shit.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, a lot of this music condition our kids
Yeah.
to do the same activities without going through what we went through.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, a lot of niggas trapped because they didn't have no other.
Facts.
Their mama was
Yeah,
smoking.
facts. Yeah.
Their daddy was smoking or whatever.
Yeah.
And
It's like
the
your
older
son.
brother might have trapped to
Yeah.
feed the family and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like
From it, yeah.
it's like the new niggas is bypassing
Yeah.
the trap, but they wanna
Because it's
do
so,
the grown man activities. Like it's okay. For example, it's a young nigga that's 18 years old can be his girlfriend could have slept with somebody else,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and now he wanna kill him.
Yeah.
I've been in circles and situations where
Mm-hmm.
that has happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
What make a young nigga that wanna, you know what I mean? Is it hip hop? Or do his parents ain't taught him to go kill somebody over a young girlfriend? You understand what I'm
I
saying?
say, man, you know what was deep about that is that, you know, which is, we can't blame, you know what I mean, music all the way. Thoroughly.
Right.
We can't thoroughly
Right.
do it. You know what I mean? Like, to some degree, like, you know what I mean, music is music. So music is very potent. Hitler said, like, man, you give me the nation of music, I can control it. And it's crazy because of the vibration. When you seen Kanye, that Kanye interview, he said, dude, fuck this, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, he said, now play this. I guarantee you, like, I bet your house that, you know what I mean, that in your top 5 songs on this, you know what I'm saying, like, that you gonna hear this. Like, these things, you know what I mean, like, and guess what, you will.
Right.
But do that mean that they, you know what I'm saying, or that the younger generation, that they're not paying attention to it that close. It's just, the subliminal mind is way more potent than the conscious. The unconscious is way more powerful than the conscious. So we doing as a culture, that the meaning, like we can ride past McDonald's, you just ate. But the smells, the smoke's coming through
the big arch.
the
Smells.
colors, and the colors, the smells,
Yeah.
the colors, and then you will see cars like, man, damn, maybe I do want to. I just ate some fries and some apple pies, like.
Right.
So when we hear music or we turn on our phone, like, maybe I do want to turn up. Hold on, you hear a beat, and then that's why so many commercials and shit be using certain hip hop tunes. Man, what the fuck do Popeyes want to do with a Meg? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
they don't need, but they know how big the influence is.
Right.
So to go back from what you said, like, the young people, no, they want a way out. They want what they see. But they want it fast. They want the fast. You know what I'm saying? So how do I do it?
Immediate gratification.
Instant gratification.
Instant, yeah.
How can I get the respect of a OG Mac? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, man, I need to, instead of like literally
Like, damn, I gotta do years of that.
They gotta do
They
years.
want to do. They want it instantly.
But do you know how much time it took you to get even where you at within your calm and your tutelage? Man, that shit took decades of understanding, but nah.
Can I tell you something now that you brought that up?
Yeah.
It's worth it, but I could have took another route.
Yeah, I know.
Because once you get to the mountain of respect, you kind of look around like,
yeah,
the people that's familiar, they're not around.
Exactly.
So you're on this mountain by yourself.
So guess what you just said? You just said something so powerful to let them. But think about it. Who did you have let you know that? We went through a whole era of time where we didn't. Well, I speak for myself. My OGs and my parents and certain things. You know what I mean? Like, man, them 80s. Them late 70s and 80s did a number. I'm talking about did a number on the community as a whole. Them times within our parents and parenting, man, it was a warped time. So now we dealing with the information age to where now you got the kids and the kids of who done went through them from the parenting of that. Like, I mean, look at the 90s, man. Look at them kids and the music. It's like, man, they was, but then you had the early 90s of where, you know what I mean, like your Public Enemies to where they was trying to give it. You had sprinkles of it though.
Right.
But look what overrided that. NWAs, Pac, you know what I mean, it overrided, you know what I mean, like.
Are you familiar with the secret meeting in hip hop?
Secret Million?
Secret meeting in hip hop.
Nah, I hit.
Okay, so 1988, real quick. 1988, they had a secret meeting with the banks, military, and record label owners, right?
Yeah.
So they had a secret meeting. Basically, y'all ain't gonna be spitting no more of that black shit. We want shit to sell. You know what I'm saying? We need y'all to talk about killing. We need y'all to talk about y'all life, what's going on in the hood. But the Black Power shit, cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Run DMC was at this meeting. Public Enemy, the Eazy-E's, the Dr. Dre's,
That's deep.
the Cubes.
Yeah.
The ones you don't see was the ones that wasn't down with it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like this happened in 1988, so therefore there wasn't no more X-Clan, Public Enemy. After like the 90s, like the early 90, 91, there wasn't no more X-Clan, Public Enemies. You saw more Ice Cubes, Eazy-E's. There wasn't no more Run DMCs,
Yeah.
KRS-Ones.
Wasn't no more.
The conscious niggas. You know what I'm saying? I just want to ask you that real quick, but based on the information that I just gave you, why do you think something happens to our conscious rappers or the real rappers that develop a cult-like following, like Tupac?
Yeah.
Why do you think something always happens? Or like Nipsey?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's something bigger going. Man, I felt like Tupac was Jesus. I felt like Nipsey was Jesus, nigga.
Say that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a whole nother level of like this motherfucker deep.
Yeah.
Like what do you think that is, bro?
To be honest, bro, to answer that question,
Mm-hmm.
why you had these people like killing them off? To be conspiracy theory, that means conspire thought theory. Thoughts, you know what I mean? A thought, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even feel like personally, like, you know what I mean? Like it's something, like some old, you know what I mean, Illuminati, you know what I mean, Illuminati, you know what I mean? Like, they not that, they powerful in certain ways.
Mm-hmm.
They not powerful enough to catch people slipping. What's catching people slipping is our own people. Because when you look at a Malcolm, who killed him? His own people.
Right.
When you look at a Nipsey, who killed him? His own people.
His own people.
Now, they ain't nobody paying these people off the, you know what I mean? Like, to a degree, yeah. You know what I mean? Then that's a whole nother rabbit hole to get into. But what's happening is that the same way how you get music and certain shit going on now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody wanna elevate. If you start, man, here you go preaching, here you go.
Right.
When you can shut
But
a whole.
it's necessary though.
Very extremely
A
necessary.
motherfucker don't want to hear the preaching, but it's necessary.
It's not. So guess what? That goes back into it's not for everybody. Pop wasn't for. You know what I mean? Like people didn't want to hear that powerful young man. That was a young man.
24.
Think of it. You know what I mean? That's a young man.
Yeah.
Well, even when you think about your Martins and your Malcolms, like they seem like, man, when we look at it now, like, but then look at how old they. But then we can see how many people that, you know what I mean, that we come around like your preachers and certain, man, these people was like 60, you know what I mean, they like Malcolm or Martin wasn't nowhere near that age.
How old was Malcolm X when not Malcolm, but how old was
Man,
Martin?
they didn't reach 50. They didn't even reach half of, neither one of them reached 50. They was in their 40s, bro.
Wow.
You know how, think about your age right now.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I just had a birthday the other day. I feel blessed.
You see what I'm saying? But imagine with the message that these young men, and let's say even middle-aged men that was between your Malcolms and Martin, man, these people wasn't known. When I said something in a bar of a song that you just heard my music for, who could have been Marcus Garvey-ites, you know what I mean? Like when I'm saying that, and I'm not just saying that just to make it
You
right.
said a soldier like Marcus Garvey.
Yeah. Like,
But like when I heard you say that, right?
I seen how it did something.
It was yeah.
I said this, so it made you like, man.
It was the other kind of soldier.
Yeah.
Not the soldier or the gunman or the,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Man, hey, be a killer for man. One of my free my Uncle Will, man. He said something to me. He said, man, you either gonna be a soldier for the cause or a soldier for no reason. And I took that. You know what I mean? Like just to, even to tap back in.
That's happy right there.
Tap back in on some street shit. You know what I mean, just to be. Let's get young and dumb, right? Let's get young and dumb.
Okay.
I'm gonna get young and dumb with thoughts, but I'm gonna just let you know what certain type of tutors that then, I mean, what made me think and move a certain way. Somebody said something to me on some, like, I mean, will fit that. It's the same person, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, free up, man. I mean, hey, bro, you gonna be a soldier for a cause or a soldier for no reason. Like, hey nephew, if you want to come over here, like guess what? Like, bro, you got to sacrifice it all. Like, I mean, you can sit in the spot, do this, and you can get it all, but guess what? You better be ready to go sit down. When they sentence him and when I talk to him, man, he ain't over there, man, he could have said whatever to even less than anything the same way what people do.
Right.
But guess what he did? Like man, it's not he laughed because he got kids, you know what I mean? Like but he moving a certain way, like, but I signed up for it. So Steve, don't ask me for this, that, the third, or man, come over here then. And if anything goes down, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you got to be ready to, and I was man enough to be like, nah, I don't want to not. Because I see how they treating you. You came home from doing this, and then you're going back to go do this. Mm-hmm. Let alone him, so many people. One Chingy, free Chingy. Mm-hmm. Now Chingy doing 22. He just came home from doing 10.
Wow.
It ain't, man, great brother though. Great brother.
Yeah.
Give and do for the people, bro. Like, he's for the people. It ain't even nothing that he did. Somebody else done got pinched or whatever the case, you know what I mean? Like, and guess what happens? Certain shit happens and transpire now when he said that soldier for the cause or be a soldier for no reason. Or come sit your ass over here if you want to do this, that, the third. We got to talk to these young men. Be straightforward with them, bro. Guess what? Nobody doing that. It's a free-for-all. Man, the money, when they see whoever the fuck do, you mean look good and this, that, yeah, like, but guess what? But you ain't gonna be able to stand up when it's time to. Mm-hmm. I was man enough to be like, you know what? I don't wanna, man, I don't know, because I wanna, hey, I'm gonna go cook, man. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go do this music. Man, fun this, do this. Man, maybe they didn't have time for it time. For neither one of those things I'm doing, but now they seeing it from another perspective and spectrum, like, man, I love what you're doing. But to tap back in what you're saying, like as far as that, I mean, within the young and what's going on and how they dying and they're not, bro, it's going, guess what? It's going to continue to happen. Because we on uncharted lands. I'm going to say this real quick. We on uncharted lands and everybody's trying to figure a way out. The same way how I done been through my story and what done happened, guess what? It's another young man who's going through something even worse. So he's going to do even worse. Pac said, oh, you think I'm a problem? Wait till you hear the motherfucker who's listening to me. He going to even be even more of a problem.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You just took me, I probably zoned out on you a little bit, but you took me to a whole nother place, right? Because I'm actually doing something for the men that, okay, your Uncle Will, free will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I actually did some time with him.
Yeah.
On my first bit, but them good ass niggas, bro.
Great niggas, man. I mean,
it's hundreds and thousands of these niggas.
Yes, sir.
And good niggas, they from the game.
Yeah.
Ain't no snitching, ain't no bad bone in their body.
Yeah.
But they won't let go.
Yeah.
I want to be able to help them guys. And let me tell you the meaning behind chances make champion that came from me losing so much.
Yeah.
On the sideline, doing push-ups, getting stronger, waiting for my chance again. You feel me?
Yeah.
But a lot of guys, they need that courage. They need another man. No pause, no homo.
Yeah.
But they need another man to be like, bro, I got you. What you need?
What if
on starting your LLC?
What if I told you though that there is, once you done got so deep within your lifestyle and your character, because guess what? Will got a LLC, Smart Money, and I'm just the face of it. Guess who is Smart Money?
Is that her?
That's this. There's the way out is the way out, brother. And guess what? Within LLC, Smart Money, I'm like the co-president. Smart Money is Will. That's his LLC, brother. So when I say something with Chingy done got sentenced to 22 years. I don't talk, and as we had this conversation, because there's something else that certain people get in. I mean, I feel like that maybe within us having this conversation and even doing this, then maybe it can and will start changing. But these brothers is, you got a person like me, I don't mind playing, nigga, I'm the sixth man.
Right.
Let me get the sixth man, let me come off the bench. I see the starting five out there.
Right.
Hey, you the goddamn brother.
You're content with your position.
Man, no, I'm not content, because as I'm the sixth man, I'm gonna ball, so I can't wait to start. You gonna notice I'm not content. I'm never content with anything.
Okay.
Until the day I die, I'm never content.
Right.
Because I want.
But what I meant by that was you have an understanding as the
I
sixth
got an
man.
understanding of my position, yes sir.
You know
So
what I
I'm
mean?
big. I'm a wordsmith. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when you say that, I'm not, but very understanding of who I am and where I am. When he told me certain things, I knew like not to play with that. Don't do this. Don't grab this. If you're not gonna play the game right in the way it's supposed to play, then don't play it.
Right.
And when he said that, I had to go take that back to the same way a nigga take the pack back to the house and feel like, ooh, I got 100,000 in my hands
you took
right
that
now.
back to the
Part with it.
laboratory line. Hold on.
I took his words back before
Yeah.
I took the herb back, before I took the product back, before I did anything. Like I took what he said first. He gave me something so special. He gave me something so special. Like, man, you ain't about to play with this, because I don't play with it, and I ain't gonna want to play with you. So don't play with this, nephew. But listen to what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and as he said it, like, yeah. When you dig into it, and people who know me know, you know what I mean, what I'm covering and what I'm capable of.
Mm-hmm.
When I said something, you know what I mean, but I said that in the track, like damn near, like I don't did this, but I ain't played with it. I ain't no trap God, because I ain't had faith in it. I took the word God, but trap. I ain't no trap God, because I ain't had faith in it.
Right.
These fuck niggas play different. Nah, it ain't safe in it. When I was saying that within that, people hear this just rap and just rhyming words. No, I'm actually serious, bro. I ain't no trap guy, because I ain't had faith in it. Like, man, I don't got faith in it, because I know what's going on. I seen who did.
You becoming the wrong God.
These guys didn't get caught, man. People did this to them. They pointed at them, man. They didn't do no wrong to nobody, bro.
No doubt.
Other than, you know what I mean, you can say about, you know what I mean, like, all right, well, these people's using it, you know what I mean, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean, down that rabbit hole. But within the element of life, man, and what was going on with them, Mac, bro, like, it's here. It's gonna stay here. Same way you're gonna go get some ibuprofen and Tylenol, take too many of them.
Right.
Something gonna happen to you.